Hello, namaste, how are you? It looks to me as if I'm not in sync, and can you let me know how the sound is on this? I might have to restart my stream or something, I'm not sure. Hello, Nivya, how are you? Hello, Amy. Oh, now that could be what's going on. I've already noticed some internet issues. I don't feel like I'm in sync. Every time Amy shows up, she brings somebody with her. Hello, old dirty ninja. Hello, Prob. Hello, I Rise. God bless you. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Alan. Thank you for being with me today. Let's see, I've got some things here. Oh, thank you, Nivya. Okay. Let me know if you can hear this. My greatest lesson? Patience. Oh, okay, you can't hear it? I think so, Amy. Hello, Vishal. Hello, Mashu. Thank you for being here today. Oh, great, Natalie. That's what I'm hoping. Setting the atmosphere. Okay, and I have so many decks out today. And actually have a lot of people in here. So let me see who's in here now. Yes, Natalie. And let me see. Manju, are you still here? Hello, Ashley. How are you? Okay, Lena, if Manju isn't here, I'm going to start with you. And you said you wanted a general reading for 2022. Okay. Let me see. What do I feel like using? Okay, there's Manju. Okay, love. Okay. So we're going to start with Manju. I think I will begin with Gilded Tarot. And I need where's my crystal wand? Here it is. I love my selenite crystal. Can you see it? Yes, Natalie. Oh. Love reading for Manju. Love reading for Manju. What is coming for love for Manju? Well, thank you. Okay, Manju. Okay, we begin with the moon, Manju. So to me, this represents feminine energy. Did you have some sort of breakup in 2021? Four of Cups. So along with the moon, we have, to me, this speaks of separation, taking time out by yourself, maybe a breakup, being single though. No? Okay, Two of Swords. Well, I do see... Okay, Manju, what is your current relationship situation? Because this moon is showing a lot of things. You've been single a long time. But the moon combined with the Two of Swords is representative that there is something being hidden from you. Something that you're like being kept in the dark about. No relationship at all. Something that the breakup was 2019. Okay. So was the breakup based on this woman who was maybe hiding something from you? Did you find out that she was keeping a secret? Maybe it was an affair, and that's what put you in the situation where you were taking time out. But this was definitely something that was being kept from you. The moon isn't the bright illumination like the sunlight. And as you can see with the Two of Swords, there's blinders over the eyes. So that represents that you were being kept from seeing the truth about something. But this is just the beginning of your love story, so let's go on and see what else. But I feel very strongly this is representative of 2019. Yes, I do. Vishal. Your partner ghosted? Okay, did you never find out why? Did your partner just leave and it was a big secret and you never had the answer to why that relationship ended? Because that's what these cards are showing. They show that you were kept in the dark about something. That it wasn't a big revelation. Well, let me keep going. Okay, what is Angie's love story? Judgment. Okay, now the Judgment, you didn't try to find out. Now Judgment does show the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, because it also represents rebirth. Like if you can see clearly in this photo, in the picture, the angel, it's usually the angel Gabriel, is calling the souls that have like passed away and they're being, taken up to heaven. But we have two major arcana cards in your reading. We have the moon, plus we have the Judgment. So to me, it looks as if this cycle is ending and it is going to be a rebirth. Okay? A rebirth. And I may go into a different deck here. But let me see. Spirit, what one card do you have for Manju in my Gilded Tarot? What card do you have? We see the rebirth coming. Okay, so now we have Queen of Swords. So there is definitely, what sign are you? Are you an air sign? We definitely see maybe a romance angel. Let me see, romance angels. And what am I led to give you? Scorpio. Okay. Pisces. Just bear with me. I'm going to pull a different deck out for you. Trying to see which one. I definitely see this Queen of Swords here. So that is the promise that there is some new love coming your way. My Angel Tarot. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go to the got so many cards everywhere. Okay, I'm going to go to the Angel Wisdom Tarot right now. Angel Wisdom Tarot. Get some clarification on your Queen of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me some clarification on this Queen of Swords coming in Manju's life in 2019. It's been single for quite a while. What do we see coming for 2022? What message do you have for Manju for 2022? Okay. And we have oh, interesting. Okay, another air sign. We have the Nine of Air, because this deck is a little bit different, but this is the Nine of Air. Okay, and Manju, the message is unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation, sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. And for this card, you're actually being encouraged to call upon the Archangel Michael. So I want to see a little bit more. And the Nine of Air is like the Nine of Swords. This card is a loving message from the angels that you are being your own worst enemy at this time. Your negative thoughts are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy by focusing only on the negative. You'll bring exactly that into your reality. And this represents you, Manju. See the man, you know, just staying up all night. He can't sleep. He can't rest. This card comes to you when worry has grown to an unnecessary level. Your fear isn't in proportion with your circumstances. This card often also indicates insomnia, distressing dreams, or illnesses caused by stress. Concentrate on the outcome you desire rather than the one you're afraid of. So Manju, are you experiencing a lot of fear in your love life? Is that where this fear is coming from? Because this is where this card showed up when I was asking for clarification on the Queen of Swords. So do you just feel that it's been a very long time and you're not really going to find this woman of your dreams? Okay, so that's, the angels are letting you know that that is definitely a false perception and that you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. That you're probably becoming so negative and despondent in your thought process that you're thinking, I'm never going to find love. She wouldn't go out with me. It's never going to happen. And therefore you're stuck in this rut creating this situation. So for 2022, Spirit is definitely saying that you need to reshape, reframe your thoughts, reframe your thinking pattern, start expecting more, start believing that you deserve more and that you can have more. I'm going to draw you, I'm going to go to a different deck, and that I'm going to finish this up. But definitely stick with me for 2022, as the woman is on the way. The woman is on the way. But you've got to get your mind right first. So stop that negative thinking. Yes, Lena, I'm going to do your reading next. Okay, but I'm going to do an angels and ancestor. Yeah, sure. Sure what, Manju? What sure? You seriously don't believe that you're going to be in another relationship? Oh, okay, well, it's reversed. It's still the same reading. You always get the message starseed? Oh, cool, Partha. Okay, so let me get you one more card. It will be good for you. Okay. Autumn, release the old and rest. Release the old and rest. Okay, I am going to read this one from the book. So this message, this reading is a lot about letting the past go and moving forward, reshaping your thoughts. Okay, so let me, changing your thinking pattern. Letting go of worry and doubt. Release all of the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter and must let go of all the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow and prosper. Sometimes you too just have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow and prosper. The raven on the autumn card shows that there is an opportunity to heal at this time. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. So I hope that helped you, Manju. Let me get all my cards back in order. I have so many decks out here right now. Okay. Yes, Lena. Okay, you're a Cancer? Okay. Let me clear these decks and then see. And if anybody wants the next reading, you can make a donation of any amount. I'm going to move on to Lena right now. Okay. General reading. What do I want to start with for Lena? Spirit, what do I need to start with Lena? Goddess. Okay, we're going to start with the Goddess reading for you, Lena. And what should I do next? What deck? Goddess reading. Okay, we'll do Gilded Tarot. Okay, 22. Okay, what do we have coming for Lena in 2022? What do we have coming for Lena in 2022? Spirit, what do you have coming for Lena in 2022? Hello, Priya. Oh. I have a spammer on Facebook that I'm trying to get blocked and deleted. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let me see. Well, yes, the list is open. How I'm doing it is I'm just going to pick people randomly. But if anybody wants to have the next reading, they can make a donation of any amount. And right now I'm doing a general reading for Lena for 2022. But thank you. Okay, so let me... So to begin, Lena, we're going to start with a goddess reading. So I can see what is happening for you in 2022. What is coming up for Lena in 2022? Okay, we're going to start here. Kali, liberation. Liberation. I have to put these back. Kali, liberation. And it's upright, so it's an empowerment message. Oh, thank you, Priya. I wish I did too. Okay, so this is going to start this. Liberation. You are being invited by the Hindu goddess of liberation and revolution, Kali, to address the aspects in your own shadow nature that have held you hostage to old ideas that no longer serve who you want to become. You can no longer define yourself by your victim story and expect to succeed in your life. There is a beauty in liberation that is deep, fierce, and courageous. It rises up from the willingness to break the chains of the past in order to transform into something new. You may be afraid to set boundaries with others, but the goddess Kali has come to lend you her daggers, for you must cut ties with the familiar ideas about life that have determined your place in the world up until now. Have you been holding back on shining in the world because you are afraid of the reprisal or judgment of others? This helps no one. You must step into life, authentic and glowing. Refuse to allow the potential judgment of others to affect you. Every day, claim your power to liberate yourself from caring what others think. When you are asking for the wisdom to live and contribute, to do no harm, and to serve for the highest good of all, none of this matters, even if you must tear down what has been built. Kali will help you whenever you need to be courageous, even when you are most afraid. Be fierce and be loving and be willing to learn. Life will respond in miraculous ways. Oh, thank you, Julie. Okay, so Lena, before we continue, did that resonate with you? Learning to set boundaries, breaking free from other people's judgments and expectations. Oh, the stars on my screen are making your epilepsy pad. Oh, let me see if I can. Not sure if I can fix that. Let me see. Yeah, I definitely don't want you having a problem with your epilepsy. Okay. So you want to know more about love and money. Okay, so let's see what we have here. What do we have in 2022? Okay, Page of Cups. So that is new love on the way. That's the very, very beginning. Because it's emotions and hearts, it's opening up your heart. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune to me is a lucky card. And especially fortune. So you're looking for love and money, and we're already seeing some of that coming into pass. And we have 10 of Cups, okay? So, not sure what your current situation is, like how long it's been that you've been single. But it does appear that there is a new relationship coming for you in 2022. Oh, you did, Julie? Okay, let me see. Let me put up a donations list. You want a reconciliation with your husband? Okay, we will look at that real quick. Okay, and if anybody wants the next reading after Julie, let me know. And if you do make a donation, please do like Julie did and say so in the chat. Sometimes it takes forever for me to actually see the donation. Sorry about this. And do you feel comfortable saying your husband's name? Julie, are you sure you made it on PayPal? It's on PayPal and you send a message. I don't see the, it didn't come through on PayPal. Did you do read the tarot at gmail.com or, you know, let me put this up for you guys. Well, the problem is I don't see it and I don't see the message. Let me check my emails because sometimes, and that's what I was saying, sometimes it lags, but I should get the email and then I could see your message that way. No, it hasn't come through. Okay. Okay, well that will work, Julie. But make sure that you have the right email address. It is taking a long time. Salim. Okay, let's see. Reconciliation between Lena and Celine. Spirit, will there be a reconciliation between Lena and Celine? So, Lena, I'm thinking about the goddess reading and about you setting ground rules and putting your foot down and saying no. Um, Hello, Lila. Yes, if you make 2 donations, you can ask 2 questions. But the donations can be any amount. So the separation that you had with your husband, was it something where you felt that he was walking all over you? That you weren't being respected? Okay, I'm sorry, I have a spammer on Facebook. I got to get rid of. Okay. Did it come through, Julie? Okay, you did another one. Let me see. Ah, now I see something. Okay. Do you still have a record of the first one coming through? Because this one came through quickly. Yeah, I only got one. So strange. Okay, so I'm looking for your question. Did you write the question on the second one? I didn't get the first one. I don't have the question. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Can you get that back? I didn't even know there was a person named Read the Tarot. Oh, that's not good. What's my, don't I have a PayPal.me Read the Tarot? Why didn't that work? Who's the person? Yeah, that's me. I wonder who this other person was. No, it's still the same account. But you should see my face on that. Oh my gosh. Go away, spammer. Okay. Yes, we will do that, Julie. Okay, so let me just check real quick on Lena and Celine. And then I am going to focus on you, Julie. And I'm sorry about this missing payment. Maybe it will come through. Maybe it's taking a longer time or something. I'm not sure. Okay, so let me see real quick. Reconciliation. Lena and Celine. Reconciliation. King of Swords. King of Swords. Okay, so I'm not picking up the reconciliation bit. Lena, if you want to reach out to me, we can do a one-on-one. I'm seeing more of him being very, very aloof and authoritative, and you being kind of walked all over. So I think that there needs to be some serious work before you reconcile with your hubby. And that's very, very important. Okay, I'm going to clear these, and I'm going to move on to Julie. And Lena, if you'd like to do a one-on-one with me, send me an email. Hi, Taylor. I do want to help you. Right now I'm doing Julie. She made a donation, and anybody who wants the reading after Julie can make a donation. If you make a donation, please let me know. Okay, so this is Julie and Mike, and I never did get your direct message. So Julie, is there anything specific? You said it's about your connection with him. Oh, and I'm not seeing this message in here. Let me see. No. Okay, so is it basically just your connection with Mike? So let me see. Julie and Mike. Julie and Mike. Julie and Mike. Okay, have you been on a date with Mike? Have you dated or How's he feeling about you? Julie and Mike. 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 Where is this relationship? Where is this relationship? Okay. The Hermit. I'm not sure if you've had any type of romantic relationship with him yet. You've been on and off for like 2 years. Okay, so the Hermit definitely shows in the past him taking that time to himself. Okay, so for Temperance and Hermit. Did you tell me your sign? You recently took a break. Okay, so that's why starting off with 2 major arcana cards, Hermit and Temperance. Let me see. The Hermit can represent Virgo. Temperance can represent Sagittarius. Are either of you Virgo or Sagittarius? I thought you told me what you were, but I'm not sure. I thought you said Scorpio, but I'm not. Maybe that was somebody else. You're Aries. Okay, and what is he? So, the Temperance doesn't represent Aries, even though Sagittarius is fire. This would definitely represent waiting, bringing things into balance. So the Hermit, did he come out of a period of wanting to be single for a while? The future, we have 3 of Wands. So there's definitely some new things on the horizon for you two. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. So you may be taking a break right now, but it does look like you will be getting back together. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So this is showing more of a destiny thing. Let's go back to the angel wisdom real quick. Just have to keep all my decks separate. So I am interested in the Hermit aspect. Now, he's not a Virgo. So the Hermit, was he, before the 2 years, was he single? Was he working on himself first and then said, okay, well, I'll try and do this relationship? No, I think I still need to take time to myself. Is that kind of what's going on? He's a Taurus, okay. Still getting the right elements here, though. I do want to draw a little bit more on this Hermit stage. Is he the one that's calling these breaks, or is it you? I mean, that Hermit energy is here, going within, working on yourself. I mean, that's what the Hermit is, So it's like what you're saying makes absolute perfect sense. The Hermit is when you're introspection, you did okay. You're being introspective, you're holding this light, and you're looking at your inner strength and working on your own character. Temperance is waiting. But the 3 of Wands does show. The 3 of Wands actually can show travel too. Are you two in a long distance relationship? And we definitely have these emotions flowing with the Ace of Cups, but it's more like almost like it's going to be like a new beginning. But this 3 of... Okay, the 3 of Wands could represent some travel. But it does look to me as if there will be you two getting back together. And you did want to know more of how he was feeling. You live in the same city. Okay, so it just, unless you two are like planning on taking a trip together in the future, but I'd have to look a little bit closer at that. But let me see right now for more in his feelings, okay? How is Mike feeling right now? How is Mike feeling right now, Spirit? How is Mike feeling right now about the separation? Separation, Julie, this introspection will work on themselves. How is Mike feeling? Okay, so this is the Page of Earth. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, a new area of study. So you two are working on yourselves. Is it more you were hoping for a new beginning? Well, that shows clearly with your Ace of Cups. That is a new beginning. But what is is somebody focusing on career or education right now? Because this really is not about love. This is about practical things, about work, school, any type of education, things like that. So I definitely feel that this card, you're both focusing on career. Okay, I want to get another one. So how is Mike feeling? I do feel that he's being heavily focusing on career right now. Was that part of why you wanted to take this break, though? Because I was kind of getting the sense from you that it wasn't. Or do you think maybe he's feeling more like he needs to focus more on work? Well, either way, you know, this card does represent success in work, which is, you know, good to hear for 2022, when a lot of people are dealing with financial unknowns. So let me see. Spirit, what would you have Julie know about this situation? What would you have Julie know? Let me see something like that. So we have the Knight of Wind. Which is the same as Knight of Air. Knight of Air. So this is very interesting. Stand aside. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. The Knight of Air is the fastest moving energy in all of the tarot. If the Knight of Water is a knight in shining armor, well, the Knight of Air is too. Just cut from a different cloth. There are a lot of positive things to say about this knight, and a few chilling negative things to say as well. So, Julie, this is definitely representative of Mike, okay? At the bottom are some words, so let me know how this resonates with you. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Okay, so let's look at this one a little bit more closely. Stand aside. I'm here to save you. Okay, for you or your situation, this is the meaning. The Knight of Air is the fastest moving energy in all of tarot. If the Knight of Water is a knight in shining armor, well, the Knight of Air is too, just cut from a different cloth. There are a lot of positive things to say about this knight and a few chilling, negative things to say as well. If you are this knight, you're not the knight. This is about him. And then your intellect shines so bright that you make the Page of Air look dim-witted. In fact, you are the Page of Air's hero. You are a knight on a quest. And if you choose a quest, you'll race in and assess it in 90 seconds, and then off you go to make a difference in the world. You're intelligent, decisive, and crazy effective. When you take on a challenge, you really take on a challenge. You desperately want to make a difference. Your intentions are pure, but sometimes your actions aren't for the faint of heart. The problem can be with this thing called planning. Well, I don't know, Julie. Do you feel that you're the knight, or do you feel it's Mike? Do you feel this is you? The problem can be with this thing called planning. You don't do it. Granted, more often than not, your instincts are right and things turn out well. But sometimes it's a disaster. And for that reason, the people you're attempting to help will try to get you to sit down and consider the options. Good luck to them. Because of this, sometimes you can come into people's lives, create all manner of havoc, and then just sort of disappear off on the next quest. You think it's both of you? Okay. Words of awareness. Slow down. At least try to make a plan. Don't be a know-it-all. Don't be argumentative. Wow. Have you considered anger management therapy for that temper of yours? Julie, who has a temper? If you are applying this to him and not you, I don't know, maybe it is both of you, because when at first it was like, no, this is him, but then as I was reading, I was like hearing spirit say, no, 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 it's not just him. So other people, maybe this applies to both of you. Brilliant, influential, persuasive, forceful, driven, intellectual, speedy, resourceful, rebellious, competitive in a good way and competitive in a bad way, fanatical, confrontational, impulsive, obsessive, defensive, and angry. Now, additional meanings of this card: shaking up the status quo, rushing in where angels fear to tread, rebel without a cause, a champion fighting for justice, advocacy, sudden or unexpected changes, letting the head rule the heart, and heroic behavior. Now, letting the head rule the heart definitely makes sense for your situation, because it sounds like you were letting your head rule your heart in this almost logical approach to taking this break. And is it that, like you said, you took this, you wanted things to end kind of like so you could focus on yourselves and come back together stronger? But the warning in there may be that might not happen that way. But you've been going off and on for 2 years, so that is interesting. I want to see something else here. Let me see. Let's just see what Spirit would like you to know. What message would Spirit have for Julie? What message does Spirit have for Julie? Message does Spirit. And the angels. What message does Spirit and the angels have for Julie? Balance. Okay, so this goes with temperance. This basically is a temperance card. From our first tarot, you were thinking about ending the old cycle, right? So first we had temperance, and now with the angel wisdom deck we have balance, which is the same card. And it doesn't represent Sagittarius, it absolutely represents bringing balance to this relationship. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise. The power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So I'm definitely going to read this message from the book. Of course, you would know intuitively what balance you need to bring to this situation. But there's definitely something here. And the archangel that you can call upon for your relationship is Zadkiel. The archangel Zadkiel. And that's represented by that Z down here. Okay? And Archangel Zadkiel is here to help bring balance to your situation, with warm colors rising from one cup and cool colors rising from the other. The full rainbow of options is present only where they meet. A quote from the ancient philosopher Aristotle that reads, "The whole is greater than the sum of its parts," encapsulates the balance card. At this time, ideas from multiple sources or efforts that are the result of contributions from more than one person will create something bigger and better than what each individual might have offered alone. Wow. Julie, wow. I love it. That's exactly what you wanted. Listen, at this time, ideas from multiple sources or efforts that are the result of contributions from more than one person will create something bigger and better than what each individual might have offered alone. Now is the time to be open to compromise and cooperation with others. The perfect resolution is one in which each person's input is taken into consideration and blended into a win-win that everyone can feel good about. So Julie, let me ask you, it is a great message, I agree, but Julie, let me ask you, was this more your doing than his? Was he really truly in agreement with this? That's what I'm wondering about this message about getting the full input. Maybe it's just saying, have that talk now, saying, let's come to this compromise where we want to go with our relationship, and just bring it more into balance where both of your input is in there. This could be a good time for finding your own personal balance. Go for quiet walks, talk to your angels, and release whatever anxieties are currently challenging you. Be open to aha moments and epiphanies from the divine. Additional meanings of this card, same as temperance, moderation and self-restraint, but I like this, merging viewpoints to create a superior opportunity. A moderate place, striving for an appropriate reaction to the situation at hand, waiting for perfect timing. So I guess it's really up to you. Do you feel that I didn't ask how long it's been since you and Mike had this split. There was a lot more in there than just how is Mike feeling right now. I mean, that was really a lot of, it's interesting because there's a lot of movement in this reading. It's like we have this knight who's rushing. At the same time, we got two major arcana cards from two different decks saying balance. It's been about a month since you told him. Well, what are you going to do? I'm very curious what you're going to do. Because that's your decision. The tarot can tell you, the best choice to make today with the energy that you have. But I don't even know if it was really saying wait. This message was more about coming to a peaceful agreement and, putting in everybody's input. But you love him, right? Yeah, I would definitely take that to mean a little bit more than just waiting on that temperance. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do one more for you because I just don't feel like we have a resolution to this. If anybody would like the next reading, you can make a donation. Julie made a donation. He's become quiet. Okay. Yeah, so it's probably time to have that conversation because the first card, I just shuffled them all, but I don't remember which message it was, but there was a message in your reading that was referring to you don't want to wait too long. Look at your options. Maybe that was, I don't remember, I put them all back. There's the balance card. No, it wasn't that. Oh, hello, Blueberry. God bless you. Okay, so I'm going to give you a goddess reading to close this out to hopefully give you a little bit more direction. Whether you want to pursue him again, have another conversation, or whether you want to wait it out and see what happens. I do see with the tarot that there was that Ace of Cups. There were the Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So if a month could be that temperance card of what you've waited for, could already be that you had the Hermit. Take this time to yourself. You've had temperance. You've had a month. So it could be that this message is basically saying you can start moving forward now. And that's why we had that Knight of Air, that rushing movement. And the temperance kind of shifting from that month pause to let's just bring balance to the situation. Because I do feel like you don't want to wait too long. You don't want either of you to lose focus or lose interest. But that Ace of Cups is such a wonderful card for everything that you've everything that the whole purpose of why you took this break was to get that newness, and it showed up in the cards that you will get that. Okay, so Spirit, what message do you have from the goddesses for Julie as she enters 2022? What message do you have from the goddesses for Julie? Okay, we have, Demeter, Nurturer. The goddess Demeter, Nurturer. Who are you nurturing? Who are you nurturing, Julie? Giving to others is a wonderful feeling. When you have a healthy sense of yourself, you want to share your love, your inspiration, and your experience. And the exchange feels clean. Your boundaries are fluid yet strong. The Greek goddess of grain, motherhood, and the harvest, Demeter, reminds you that a harvest is meant to be shared. You've now tapped into her nurturing love, which is abundant, and your well-meaning gestures will be received with gratitude and in some way returned to you tenfold. Now is the time to nourish yourself too. For giving must be balanced by receiving. Allow yourself to feel how the universe is like a wonderful nurturing mother that is always there when you need her. Demeter says to trust that you are loved and cared for all day, every day, and for all time, especially now. I really like how balance showed up in here again. Now is the time to nourish yourself too, for giving must be balanced by receiving. Yes, balance again. It's like all over your all over your reading. So I guess it's time to just bring everything into balance, and then that on and off again is going to, that'll stop. So you must know what it is that's out of balance. You know, I'm not picking up that right now. I feel like that's like digging a little bit too deep into your relationship right now. But if you know what it is and you know what these compromises are that need to be made, then I'd say this is the time to do it, and I think it's all going to work for the best. So I hope that blessed you today, Julie, and thank you so much for your donation. I hope you subscribed. I hope you're going to follow me. Oh, good. I'm glad it was helpful. Thank you. God bless you, Julie. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to pick another person. If somebody wants to make a donation, they will get the next reading. Or I will pick somebody. Oh, thank you, Giadi. Okay, so let me see. Let me just wait. Does anybody want to make a donation? The donations are any amount, and you will get the next reading. Otherwise, I am going to pick somebody. I'm not making a list anymore. I'm just picking people. Let me see. Blueberry, Giadi, Varshi, Blueberry. He never told you he loves you back or not, Julie. Yes, it's just time to have that conversation. Anna Iba. Okay, I feel like I'm drawn to Blueberry right now. If anybody wants the next reading after Blueberry, you can make a donation of any amount. Your name is T, and you want to ask, will you be able to get past your mental blockages, constraints, and fears? You are a Gemini. You're a Gemini, and you're in your mind. Yes, you will get past those. Let me get them. A drink real quick. Always go to my goddess deck. I'll get one of these. You're suffering. I'm sorry to hear that, Blueberry. Okay. I'm going to start with a goddess reading for you. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for blueberry for tea? With the fear and mental. Bridget, creative spark, creative spark. Inspiration and imagination are yours to play with right now. You effortlessly connect to your inner creative spark and make meaningful and beautiful experiences for yourself and others. Take advantage of this fruitful time when you are so in tune. It's like taking a magical trip to the land of the fairy where all that glitters really is gold, and your life seems like a grand artistic gesture. The fiery Celtic goddess of creativity calls you to play in the artistry of your life, your work, and your loves. Bridget is whispering her sparkling music deep in your soul. Are you listening? Okay, so Blueberry, are you artistic? Start there. Many artistic people are prone to depression. Are you artistic? Are you musical? Do you paint? Do you draw? Do you write? Do you write poetry? You don't think of yourself as an artistic person. You love to write stories? Do you write stories? Like dramas and movies? Do you actually have things that you've written like that, like dramas and movies? Like, are you writing fiction stories with characters? I'll give you an angel of light message. But I want to know you just imagine them. You have several stories in your head and episodes in your mind, but you never wrote them though. Okay. So creative spark. Okay, so this card right here, Bridget, I already shuffled them. Inspiration and imagination are yours to play with right now. You effortlessly connect to your inner creative spark. Okay, so these stories in your head, the things that you're coming up with in your imagination, you're doing that effortlessly. You're just getting these stories, but you're not doing anything with them. That could be why you feel almost like depressed, because if spirit is giving you a gift of creativity, let's say it's an artist, if the artist has the vision to paint and spirit has blessed the person with this great vision to paint, yet the artist never picks up the canvas, the brush, they're not going to be happy. They're not fulfilling their purpose. They're not expressing their gifts. And if you have creative gifts and they're just floating around in your head and you're not doing anything with them, that right there is going to create a void, So one way that you can start changing this mindset is by acting on your creativity. if you do something that's creative, one creative thing every day, you actually create something. You're going to find that this feeling of being locked inside with fear and, depression and whatever this negative self-talk might be, it's going to start disappearing. When you make something and you can see the product of what you've done, that it's very, very empowering. But I'm going to get you an Angel of Light message, and this is from Diana Cooper. These are angel cards. Angel, what message do you have? What message do you have for Blueberry? Message. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you see the card I just pulled for you? Creativity. Creativity. Okay, let's hear your message. Creativity. The angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Okay, I'm going to read these together, Blueberry. Oh my gosh. The angels suggest that you explore your creativity. The angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. It may herald a new idea, inspiration for a book, an artistic vision, or a new project. Let your imagination flow. If you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or dispirited. So ask your angel to help you to direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. The angel wisdom reminds you that you are a co-creator with the divine. Use your power with wisdom and joy. Here's an affirmation, and do you have time to just type this out or get a pen and write it? Your affirmation is, I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. Wow. Creative spark and creativity. So, T, you really have some creative gift that you are definitely not tapping into. I mean, do you ever write anything? I mean, I'm very interested in your gifts. Is it only writing? Do you feel drawn, called to art? Do you feel drawn to paint or draw or anything like that? Acting, anything? I'm going to read both of your messages again because this is really wild. Inspiration and imagination are yours to play with right now. You effortlessly connect to your inner creative spark and make meaningful and beautiful experiences for yourself and others. Take advantage of this fruitful time. When you are so in tune, it's like taking a magical trip to the land of the fairy, where all that glitters really is gold and your life seems like a grand artistic gesture. The fiery Celtic goddess of creativity calls you to play in the artistry of your life, your work, and your loves. Bridget is whispering her sparkling music deep in your soul. Are you listening? The angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. It may herald a new idea, inspiration for a book, an artistic vision, or a new project. Let your imagination flow. If you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or dispirited. So ask your angel to help you to direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. So you have to do that too. I don't know if you pray to God or pray to your angels. You can speak to your angels and ask your personal guardian angel, your spirit guides, to help you tap into, not tap into, but channel your creativity, your creative energy into the area where you are called to spread it for the higher purpose, for the higher good. But stories are more dominant. You make stories out of nowhere. It comes to you. You don't even know why. Yeah, I mean, that's because it's coming from spirit. That's like your call. That's your gift. So you've got to start doing something with your stories. You have to write them down. So ask your angel to help you to direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. Now, are you in school? Are you in college? Because one thing that it keeps saying is that this is like this perfect time to let your creativity flow. So I'm a little curious of why is this the perfect time for you? But maybe if you're still like college age, take some creative writing. Are you in college right now? If you are in college, girl, take some creative writing courses. Like, take it. Because I think that's what it is. You're a student at university. Are you taking any writing courses at all? And did you get that? I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. I think that's done. I don't think I need to draw you another one. I'm ready to read your book. When you finish your short story, my goodness, you might become the next filmmaker. What are you gonna do? You just got an admission. You just got, okay, well, that's why this is your magical time. That is awesome. So for 2022, you are going to be focusing on your creativity. Okay? And that's what's going to take away all of this other stuff. And don't let that fear stop you from being creative. Your creativity is what's going to stop the fear. Well, thank you for being here, Blueberry Tea. I hope that helped you. God bless you. Oh, I have a Facebook spammer. Sorry, Facebook spammer. Oh, I'm trying to delete this. Okay, there we go. All right, so let me see. Does anybody want the next reading? You can make a donation of any amount on PayPal, readthetarot@gmail.com, or on Cash App, $Tarot Charisse, TAROTCHARISSE. Okay, I'm going to take a little 5-minute break. I'm not going to leave the stream. I mean, I'm going to leave the stream. I'm not going to end the stream. And then I will come right back and pick somebody for a reading. So I will be right back. Don't leave. Unless you want to take a break. Leave for 1 second and I have a spammer on Facebook. Okay. So let me see. Sorry I had to leave for a second. But I am back. So let me see. If anybody wants the next reading, you can make a donation. Otherwise, I'm going to pick somebody. Hello, Desert Rose. Hello, Risha. Prob, hello. Aditi, I'm not sure if you're still here. Varshi. Varshi has been asking over and over again. Varshi, I'm going to do your question right now. How does Pisces feel about you? How does Pisces feel about Varshi? And Varshi, is that a, are you the female? Is Varshi female? So many of these names are different, foreign to me. What should we do? I want to go to... I have so many decks. I have some wild decks. Let me show you this one. This is like a Catholic deck. It's like I have these, and this one was handmade for me in Spain. Look at these. That's the Hanged Man. It's Jesus on the cross. I'm the Christian Tarot Reader. Let's see. Okay. Varshi. Pisces, and I want my Gilded Tarot deck. My goodness, I have so many decks here. Can't keep track of them. Where did I put the Gilded Tarot? Okay, I have misplaced the Gilded Tarot. Goddess. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Oh, it was so silly. I put it up here on my table. I'm like looking everywhere for it, and it was actually right in front of my face, literally. Okay, Varshi wants to know how the Pisces feels about her. Hello, Udita and Rachel. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Sorry if I can't get to everybody's questions today. I'm going to do Varshi's reading next. If anybody wants the next reading, can make a donation. The information is on the screen. You know, let me put that as a banner because it's kind of blocking the view. I wanted to have my happy holiday message, but I'm going to put this one. Okay. Now let me There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Where am I? Varshi. Okay, hello Mary. Hello Asha. Okay, Varshi. Varshi wants to know about the Pisces. Okay. Spirit, how does the Pisces feel about Varshi? 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 Okay. We have Ten of Swords. Varshi, did you date the Pisces and have a breakup? Did you have a fight? Nine of Cups. Very interesting. King of Pentacles. This is strange. Why is the Ten of Swords showing up in this relationship? Is he an ex? I'm going to wait for this response, Varshi. Okay, so he's an ex, but you're in no contact? He's an ex, but we have this Nine of Cups here. Who broke up with who? Did he break up with you? Is this why we're seeing this King of Pentacles? Let me get some more cards here. Yes, Varshi, did he break up with you? I'm wondering about this king. I mean, of course the king represents him, but I'm kind of get this feeling like, was he kind of bossy? Let's see. Knight of Swords. And Four of Cups reversed. I'm going to go into the angel deck real quick. How long has it been since you've spoken to him? And I take it you miss him, you want him back? Did he end things with you? And he started with his ex. Did he call the relationship off? Or he just, is that how he called it off, by going with the ex? Okay, let me see some of my cards here. A year now, okay. He started to talk to his ex. So you aren't sure what he's doing now? Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, angels. What message do you have for Varshi? 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 Okay, let's see. What message do you have for Varshi? Going right here. The High Priestess. And this is a message for you, the High Priestess. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. Going to do two more for you. Nine of Fire. Protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. So we start off with Major Arcana, the High Priestess. Nine of Fire, which is like being on your defense, protecting yourself, being on guard. And King of Fire. King of Fire. So for you, we have the High Priestess. For your Pisces, I've drawn 2 kings, King of Pentacles and now King of Fire. Motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious, take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking. Keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, and don't be sensitive to criticism. But I am going to delve into this, Varshi. Now you're starting to feel discouraged. Do you mean patience, that you've been waiting for him to come back? Is that what's been going on? Yes, to talk. Okay. So, to start you off, we have the High Priestess, okay? Archangel Haniel is known for her ability to help you access your divine gifts. Her open book indicates that knowledge once kept secret is now available to all. Now, these are to work with your angels on this situation. I don't feel that right now this is what you should be focusing on about you and the Pisces. I think that your angels are speaking to you about working on yourself. So let's hear what the angels are saying to you. There are a lot of cards in tarot that ask you to get busy, but not the High Priestess. Frankly, she just wants you to sit down next to her. It's time to contemplate, meditate inward, and reflect on what you really desire. The dreamer heralded your new beginning, and the magician explained your ability to make magic, but that doesn't necessarily mean that either of them knows what they want to create. The High Priestess is the one who can help you get that understanding. This is a card of intuition and psychic gifts, of clarity that comes from inner searching and communing with the divine. The High Priestess encourages you to trust yourself and the intuitive information you are receiving. The messages and signs you feel you are getting are accurate. You aren't crazy. It isn't necessary to take action right now. In fact, it's better if you don't. This card can represent dreams and visions that provide insight, spiritual knowledge, making plans before taking action, gathering information in order to come to a later decision, and developing your intuitive gifts. Your intuition says that you are meant to be. Okay, so let's go forward here with our 9 of Fire. And this is Radley. Where's the box cover for it? This is Radley Valentine's Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. Angel Wisdom by Radley Valentine. Okay, so here we go. It's taking so long, okay. The journey through the fire suit is one of working hard to make your dreams and passions come alive. It's only natural that you'd want to protect what you've created against loss or prevent it from being diminished. Of course, it's wise to ask your angels every day to help you protect yourself and the people and things you love. Still, sometimes it's up to you to do the hard work of defending your magical creations. Wait, I got a piece of hair on my nose. It's itching me. Sorry. Okay. Have courage, stay positive, and work with the law of attraction. Okay, so Varshi, this does actually correspond with what you're saying right now about it making you doubt. The journey through the fire suit is one of working hard to make your dreams and passions come alive. It's only natural that you'd want to protect what you've created against loss or prevent it from being diminished. Of course, it's wise to ask your angels every day to help you protect yourself and the people and things you love. Still, sometimes it's up to you to do the hard work of defending your magical creations. Have courage, stay positive, and work with the law of attraction. This card can also be considered a representation of environmentalists and animal advocates. They too are working hard to protect this magical creation we call planet Earth. So first of all, are you an animal rights activist? Do you work with animals? Are you protecting the environment, protecting animals or anything like that. And also, Varshi, are you using the law of attraction in your relationship with the Pisces? Because the High Priestess and this Nine of Fire do work together, where they're saying it's time to take time out, go within, see what you really want, see what it is you really want to create, put your intention there, you do love animals, to put your energy and focus on the things that you really want, but to be sure that what you want is really what you want to go after. So now we have the King of Fire. So we do have two cards in the same suit here. The Nine of Fire and the King of Fire. And that fire is all about passion. So let's go to the King of Fire. All right, everyone, just follow me. You are in charge. When you walk into the room, everyone rises and begins singing, following the leader. People are inspired by you as a role model in business or as a community leader. You are charismatic, charming, and funny, and others find you endlessly entertaining. People will follow you anywhere because they believe in your vision and your ability to motivate them to do great things. Sure, you've made mistakes in the past, but you've learned from them and use those lessons to soar to new heights. Although, let's be honest, your flair for the dramatic and your bigger-than-life view of the world can be just a tad exhausting, or a lot exhausting, it depends on the day. Still, you're more fun than a barrel of monkeys and a super cool parent because, frankly, you're basically just a kid yourself. Varshi, I'm not sure if you are a parent, but this is just, if you are the King of Fire in this reading, those are the qualities that represent you. If this represents the Pisces, which I feel it does, I don't feel that that really represents you. I feel this represents the Pisces because I feel that the High Priestess represents you. So for the Pisces, it would represent being motivational, idealistic, ambitious, inspirational, dramatic, driven, charismatic, innovative, wise, theatrical, resourceful, honest, fair, respected, admired, prideful, desperately attention-seeking, sensitive to criticism, and inattentive to others. So that's kind of like what's positive and negative traits that I feel are being representative in your Pisces, especially since he's pretty much kind of cut communication, not talking. Maybe he wasn't really sensitive to your feelings and needs. And again, for this king, which I believe is for the Pisces, that he would need to learn to share the spotlight at least a little. Not everything is about him. Try to pay attention for more than 10 minutes. Did you feel like that was an issue with him? That he really just was very self-centered, self-focused? I feel that the message for you is to really hone in and focus on what it is that you want. If you feel it truly is him, then, start doing some law of attraction stuff. But personally, I feel that if you really take this time to go within and really assess what it is you want, that you might not feel. I know you're saying you do want him so badly. And how long has it been since you've spoken to him? Let me get you an angel message. Has it been a year? Okay, let me get you an angel of like nearly a year, okay? Angels, what message do you have for Varshi? Right here. And it is hope. Oh, I dropped it. The card is hope. Let me read you your message. Hope indicates that the sun is about to come out in an area of your life. The angel wisdom reminds you that your spirit is immensely resilient and powerful, so keep faith with your dreams and visions. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. Do your part by deciding what you truly want. That's what the High Priestess was saying. And that's what I do feel. I know that you're saying you want him, and I know that it's been about a year, and I know that the cards are saying all these things about deciding what you truly want and the law of attraction. So I can't discredit what they're saying, but for some reason I feel a click in my spirit that if you spend 3 months in spirit, in meditation, in prayer, in journaling, in really soul seeking what it is you want, I just feel you're going to want something different, but maybe not. But again, we will see. Remember, the universe wants you to have your heart's desire. It is simply waiting for you to believe you deserve it before the angels bring it to you. Do your part by deciding what you truly want. Then send out positive thoughts for the changes you seek and for the fulfillment of your wishes. Ask the angels for help, and they will fan the sparks of potential and bring them to life. Hope is a magnetic quality which attracts the great and beautiful into your life. And your affirmation is, I am eternally optimistic. Okay? It is, I am eternally optimistic. Now, what's interesting, Varshi, is this reading was pretty thorough. It was on point. It was very, very repetitive with the themes. It did not really delve into how the Pisces is feeling about you. It was more on you truly knowing what it is you want, and then putting yourself in a position where that's what you get. And the thing is, I know that you keep saying this man is who you want. I'm just not seeing that this is what spirit has for you. Let me see. You know, before we close, I'm going to do a goddess reading. I'll put my Gilded Tarot up here. And thank you, everybody who's here. Thank you for my new subscribers. And I'm sorry if I've overlooked you and didn't greet you when you came into the stream. And if you want the next reading, you may make a donation of any amount. And the information is scrolling up on the video. Are you still here, Varshi? I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm going to draw a goddess card for you. If you're not here, maybe you can catch the replay. Okay, there you are, Varshi. Okay, Spirit, what goddess message do you have for Varshi as she waits for this Pisces? As Spirit encourages her to go within, to set her intentions for what she truly wants, to attract it with the power of the law of attraction. What message do the goddesses have for Varshi? Ooh, Skuld, the future, the future. Yes, your reading is really all about setting these intentions and getting what you want. You know, it is a very, very good reading. Just, you have to make sure you exactly know what it is that you want, Varshi. As you set your intentions for the life you desire, the Norse goddess Skuld comes to show you glimpses of your future. You experience these magical journey markers as flashes of insight and moments of inspiration, like an echo of something that exists in another dimension. It's fun when things turn out exactly as you predicted, but remember that the essence of your intention means more than its form. The goddess Skuld, who rules the destiny of gods and men, says remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. Allowing the self to evolve as you go and discovering new things today sets the path for destiny to unfold. The power of the present and how you respond to life's potential is the potent, fertile seed of the future. In order to claim the future, you must attend to the now. Even then, nothing is guaranteed, and everything is infused with magic. Now, see, I think that this message is pretty much repetitive. That even though you see glimpses of the future, nothing is guaranteed. And you have to remember that even though you feel that your destiny may be with this Pisces, and maybe you even glimpsed it, maybe you even had some psychic premonitions, the Pisces has free will. So spirit never overrides somebody's free will. But with all of that said, this reading is very, very powerful and very encouraging for you, that as you approach 2022, setting your intentions, really truly going within and knowing what it is you want, that you can manifest this, you know. And remember, we never manifest a person, we manifest energy. So you want to set the intentions for the energy of basically, you know, your partner, your companion, and then bring that into fruition. So I hope this helped you. I'm sorry that I didn't just like come right out and say, okay, yes, the Pisces missing you terribly, and he's calling you in 2 months and you're going to live happily ever after, because that's not what I was picking up at all. But what I am picking up is something much better, and it's more about you taking this time to really let me see. Oh yeah, that's my Cash App. Tarot Charisse. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I think I changed my Cash App. Oh, isn't that just like me to change my Cash App and forget? I think I changed it to Tarot, Read the Tarot. Let me double check. That's so typical me. But Varshi, let me know how this reading resonated with you, because I kind of get the feeling that you're probably just like, I changed it. Thank you for letting me know. Let me fix this banner. Okay, I've got to do a whole new banner here. Oh my gosh, I misspelt it. Oh, I can edit it, okay. There we go. Okay. Make sure I don't have any typos. Okay. There we go. Let me make sure it's correct. So I can't believe that I did that. I completely forgot that I changed that. Okay, Varshi, there you are. Okay. Thank you, Varshi. Thank you. I hope that didn't, I don't know, seem like harsh or anything, but and it's not to say that he's not going to come back into the picture. It's not. Just be open for change. Just be open that when you set your intention, Spirit may have something different in mind. Okay? But the good news is that something big is coming your way. It just may not look the way you think it should look right now, but if you really dig deep, it will look the way you will expect it to look after you get some more insight on certain things, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to wait to see if a donation comes in before I do another reading, because I did not have the right Cash App figures. Now I'm wondering if I have the right Cash App information on YouTube. You're welcome, Varshi. Much love to you. God bless you. Well, I'm waiting to see if I get a donation, and if you want the next reading, you can make a donation too. The correct information is scrolling on the screen, because I actually had the wrong Cash App. Making donations and putting the wrong information. Oh, thank you, Mary. Is definitely something I would do. Okay, so we are doing Mary right now. Is it Mary or Marie with an I? Okay, and Mary, please ask your question. Or do you want a general reading? Start with my Gilded Tarot. I don't have the box cover right here, but this is a Gilded Tarot. Cero Marchetti. I don't know if I said his last name correctly. Cero Marchetti. Yeah, that's correct. Know about your Sag. Oh, that's right. That's right. You mentioned that before. Your Sag's intention. And what is your sign? And you're female, correct? And the Sag is male? Is that correct? You're Pisces, okay. Okay. And can you give me the Sagittarius' first letter of their name? The Sagittarius' intention. And okay. What's going on with N? Three of Cups. Justice. That usually represents a Libra to me. Death represents a Scorpio. I have some changes. Major Arcana. Magician. The Moon reversed. What is with all these? Okay, let's hold up right now. This is like, wow. I just pulled 1, 2, 3, 4 Major Arcana cards in a row. So, first of all, your Sagittarius. To me, seeing this many Major Arcana cards looks like this is a very, very important relationship in your life, but it may not be. So I just want to start right there. And what is the nature of your relationship with this Sagittarius? Next is Strength. I did not have every single Major Arcana card in order in this deck. You think he's your twin flame. Okay. Yeah, let me know a little bit more, because this is highly unusual. You love him. You think he's your twin flame. Wow. Justice, death, the magician, the moon reverse, strength. Okay, so I need to know what's going on. You've been doing the runner chaser thing for a year now. Yeah, that's what I want to know, if this is a past life connection for all of this, or wow. I'm just kind of shocked. Okay, let me pull a romance angel real quick. I have to see what's going on here with this relationship. That is highly unusual. Highly unusual. And you said about a year? You had an instant connection. So it's been about a year, but nothing romantic yet, correct? Spirit, what is the nature of this relationship between you and me? What is the nature of this relationship? 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 Children, your love life is being affected by children. So let me know, are there children in this situation? You just wrote it feels like home. He half commits, only wants you, but doesn't want to move forward. Are there any children in this situation? You said it feels like home, and I'm pulling children. Maybe you're thinking of children. Maybe he's feeling it's getting too serious. Let me draw one more thing here from the romance angels. Romance angels, what message do you have for Mary? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. We know that. I need another one. How is children affecting this? And he's not committing, so maybe it's that he doesn't want to be committed. He doesn't want children. Maybe he has a fear of settling down. But these cards are like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Message. You don't want children. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. You don't want children. I don't know, Okay, so another meaning for the children is this card can signify that you or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean there's a need for playfulness or a lighthearted spirit, or it could signal that it's time to heal a childhood emotional wound. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. I don't even want to disturb my Gilded Tarot, because I want to look a little bit closer at all those major arcana cards. I do want to get a little bit more clarification on... Okay, we're going to go to Angel Wisdom. I want to get a little bit more clarification, because everything else is like very self-explanatory. True love, the chemistry is off the charts. This is a very, very significant relationship, very possible twin flame. Very, very possible twin flame. The only thing that's kind of throwing me off is, why are we getting the children, but you're saying you both don't want children. Could be that he's not ready to settle down. So is this really what's going on? Are you feeling like he's my soulmate, he's my twin flame, this is so passionate, we have so much chemistry. Then right when I think it's getting ready to, we're going to be a couple, he's pulling away. So I want to, is that the basic synopsis of the relationship? Let me see. What is going on with this Pisces? Spirit, what is going on with this Pisces? Show me insight into this Pisces heart and mind. Wait a minute, the Sagittarius, I'm sorry. Oh, well, he's a Sagittarius. He's a player. Not a player, but Sagittariuses do not like to settle down. Right, right. I think that's probably correct, and you're just dealing with a Sagittarius being a Sagittarius. Let me see. Spirit, please show me what is going on with the Sagittarius. Why is there no commitment? What is going on with the Sagittarius? Why is there no commitment? What is the intention? Why is there no commitment? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Children or childhood. I pulled this to get clarification on the children card from the romance angels. Okay, so this absolutely represents something. It really does. Is he a child of divorce? Okay, children or childhood? Yes, Lupe, I am. I'm here, I'm live. I am shocked because I am not getting what this card is representing. I am going to look it up here and see what is happening. This is 6 of fire. This is like 6 of coins and oh no, Lupe. Not fire. This is Six of water. Okay, so this is our insight, Mary. You both had hard childhoods, okay. Revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing how things used to be. Now, you can actually call on the archangel, let me see, is it Zadkiel? Zadkiel, okay? The righteousness of God. Raziel is like a spiritual mentor. Zadkiel is the educational tutor of the archangel realm. Think of him as a memory aid, a kind of angelic ginkgo biloba. If your concern is taking tests, passing exams in school, learning something new, or just remembering things in general, call upon Zadkiel, who is associated with deep indigo blue. He can also help you with forgiveness of self and others. Let's get a little bit more on. I guess that's it. Okay, so what is, and if you can see in the back, there's the angel Zadkiel with the children. Okay, so I'm just going to read this and I was just laughing. I saw Isile Sibia's comment. That was funny. Okay. The past may be on your mind. It could be relationships or situations you once experienced, or it could be something that goes all the way back to childhood. Children and your memories of growing up are often the core meaning of this card. Is it time for you to revisit a childhood dream? Have you let your life as an adult drift too far away from your inner child? And remember, this is about the Sag, okay? Remember that. Have you let your life as an adult drift too far away from your inner child? Is there something from long ago that remains unresolved? Sometimes flashes from the past can indicate experiences yet to come. This card can also be a message that people from your past are about to re-enter your life. And see, this is the thing that I'm wondering, because, Mary, I'm getting the feeling this could actually be like a past life twin flame relationship. So when we're hearing that people from the past could be coming back, this could absolutely, you're saying it feels like home. The major arcana spread was out of this world. Okay? Neither of you want children. I'm really wondering if this has something to do with a connection you two may have had in a past life with children, honestly. Okay. Is there something from long ago that remains unresolved? Sometimes flashes from the past can indicate experiences yet to come. Excuse me for a second. Hi, Lisa. How are you? I hope you're feeling well. My voice gave out, so. Sometimes flashes from the past can indicate experiences yet to come. This card can also be a message that people from your past are about to re-enter your life. Above all, try to see the past as it truly was. Don't romanticize or horribilize it. View your history objectively, giving it a balanced and fair assessment. Additional meaning of this card: inheritance, gifts, or reunions, sharing, children or childhood, pining for the past, the rekindling of old friendships or romances, experiences that stir memories. Honestly, Mary, because we have the angel Zadkiel on here, and you see the letter Z down in the corner, and that represents the angel Zadkiel. When reviewing the past, it is important to have balance. Archangel Zadkiel can help you retrieve your memories with clarity and accuracy. So interesting. This is really, really interesting. Let's review this, shall we? Three of Cups. And that's in the past position. That's like joyous. That might be it. Okay, so we start off with Justice. And I'm just going to say that's bringing the scales into balance. Death. You're at the ex. I don't know if this was an ex-wife. Justice can be legal. Maybe it was an ex-wife and that was the death, the end of a relationship. Then we move on to the Magician. We have what I believe is the Pisces using his will, his creative force, his power to move forward in love. Fiance. The Moon reversed. So I would say that that could show some distrust of women, not wanting to get his heart broken again. We move on to Strength. Okay? So we're seeing that this journey of love is bringing both of you to a strong place. Then I went to the Romance Angels and pulled Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Then we move to Chemistry. True love. I want clarification on children. And I pull another children card. Do I feel that we have any answers to this so far? I don't feel that we have the answers. I need to do a reading on N. Okay, so let me see. Your question is, what were his intentions? What are his intentions? Mary, do you have another part of this question that you didn't verbalize to me that you were basically focusing on? Because the answer really is much more than what are his intentions. The answer is basically showing me that this is a very, very strong relationship. Very, very. Were you okay? Were you asking, like, in your mind, is this my soulmate? Is this a twin flame? But then basically asked, what are his intentions? You want to know if he will actually commit. I just got a jumper. From the jumper card. Excuse me. Queen of Water, which is you, represents you. The Queen of Water, and water represents emotions. It's okay, honey, just sit down right here and tell me all your problems. So this represents you. Of all the court cards, the Queen of Water is the most emotional, the most psychic, and the most compassionate. Let's just assume that you are this queen, which we assume, Mary, that you are. Your emotions aren't outwardly displayed, like the Knight of Waters, but inwardly explored, mined, and fully understood. You are the queen of the river of feelings. And whether they are your emotions or someone else's, nothing is hidden from you. You are tender-hearted, empathetic, and loving, and likely the most trusted friend of most people you know. You are constantly giving. You endlessly see to the needs of your family and friends. Even the poor stranger who's shedding a tear in front of you in the grocery line will be comforted and consoled. Consequently, you're often exhausted and emotionally drained. Why? Because the one person you forget to take care of is yourself. Oh, I'm just fine, you say. Your mantra is, no, really, I don't need anything right now. Just tell me your problems. You've experienced great loss in your life, so you know others hurt. Only the silliest of people lie to you about their situation because you're the most psychic court card of all. You know the truth. The reality is that you give too much, and you need to start taking care of yourself. If you don't, who will comfort the world? Recognize that the entire world isn't your responsibility. Don't be wishy-washy just to avoid conflict. Shield yourself with the help of Archangel Michael. Cut your energetic cords every day. Oh, and for Pete's sake, will you please, please take care of yourself? So that is for you. There's some more things to this, but I feel that one really represented you. Will Mike commit? Okay. Mike, I'm sorry. Will N commit. Will N commit. We're going to just straight up ask if he's going to commit. That was so wild. I'm putting all of these major arcana cards in all different spots. That was unbelievable. Okay. Let's see. Will he commit? Will the Sagittarius N commit? Will he 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 commit? King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, Nine of Cups reversed, King of Pentacles reversed, and Page of Swords. So we have a lot of swords in here. A lot of swords to represent him. He's really just in his head. But I do think that let me see one more. We start off with that King of Swords, and then we end up with the Page of Swords. Very interesting. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so again we have King of Pentacles reversed for him, Queen of Pentacles upright for you. So he's really going to be on the fence with this for quite a while. Whatever you have going now, don't pressure him. I don't know how uncomfortable you are with the way the relationship is right now. I don't feel like, you know, you're going to get this romantic connection of commitment right away. Not the way you want it. I don't know why. It has to do with this I really feel that the children that keep showing up, I don't know if it's his troubled childhood has done something to him that's actually making him almost jaded to the relationship, or if he just has some inner work he has to do. But I don't see it reversing. I don't see it changing that quickly. But the connection is off the charts. Like, I don't think he's leaving your life. I don't think he's going away. I don't think he's ghosting you. I think he just needs more time. He's just going to need more time to turn that king around. Let me see. Let me go back to the romance angels and see if there's any advice for you. What advice do the romance angels have from Marie as she waits for the Sagittarius to commit? What advice do you have? What advice? What do you want her to do? What do you want her to know? What should she focus on? What words of wisdom, what advice do you have, romance angels? What do you have for her? Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. But she already knows that. What does she need to know while she's waiting? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lonnie. I'm pulling one more card. We already know he's your soulmate. That came through with those, Oh, okay, wait. That came through with the tarot. Okay. One more message. We know he's a soulmate. One more message for Marie. What does she need to know while she waits for him to commit? What does she need to know while she waits for him to commit? What does she need to know? Calling in your soulmate. Okay, that's it. Mary, I got the answer. This is what I wanted to know. This was it. We got he's your soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. That's it. Thank you, Spirit. I'm a dunce. I didn't get it. I had to ask 10 times. So I get the Spirit. We get soulmate. And Spirit's like, yeah, it's a soulmate. What you gotta do? I should have picked that up. But okay, calling in your soulmate. That, my God, is so stupid. I'm like, what should Mary do? What should she do while she waits for him to come to her to commit? Call him in. Okay, so I'm actually going to read it for you. But, I mean, how awesome was this reading? My God, everything. Chemistry, true love. Calling in your soulmate. Oh, I love it. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You, like everyone, have soulmates. These are people with whom you share time in heaven and in other lives. And that's from the get-go, that's what I thought. This was a past life relationship. You made a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people who are all your soulmates. They include friends, family members, coworkers, and romantic partners. And Marie, this reading made it very clear. This is your soulmate. This is your twin flame, the chemistry, everything. This card guides you to actively call your romantic soulmate into your life. You can do so through prayer, affirmations, and visualizations. It also means working on yourself so that you epitomize the qualities you're seeking in a partner. For instance, if you desire a significant other who's got a great sense of humor, develop this within yourself. Like attracts like, which is part of calling in your soulmate. So yes, that's what it is. While you're waiting for him in this process, you just manifest it and call it in. I don't know why I had to keep pulling cards for that, but that was really wonderful. So I can't wait to hear, how this progresses with the Sagittarius, and I would love for you to give me an update, because I believe it's absolutely going to happen. I absolutely believe it. That reading was amazing. Was that 6 major arcana cards right off the bat? 2 children cards. Still not exactly sure what that is, unless it's just the two of you don't want children, and that's really what the holdup is for him. Wish that could be it. Oh, I'm so glad, Marie. And I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. I keep saying Marie and Mary, but I'm saying Marie. Okay, so thank you. Lisa, I'm going to actually do you next, Lisa. And if anybody wants a reading, you may make a donation of any amount and you'll get the next reading. But I feel drawn to Lisa. Lisa, will you type in a question? I see you want a card, but you can type in a question. I'm over here sucking on these lozenges in my mouth sorry. It was stuck up in my teeth. Okay. I also want to use this Guardian Angel deck. Guardian Angel tarot cards. These are the most beautiful cards. I just love them so much. Oh, thank you, Farida. Well, I'm drawn to everybody, honestly. I'd love to just sit here and do everybody's readings. Well, Mike proposed to you. You keep seeing a diamond ring. Okay, Lisa. Yeah, I was saying Mike earlier. I was calling on the Sagittarius Mike. Okay, so Lisa, I'm actually going to pull you one card out of my Guardian Angel deck just because I haven't used it yet today. And then we will look into Mike. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What message do you have for Lisa today? What message do you have for Lisa from the Guardian Angel deck? And this is just because you're focusing your energy on pulling one card, so I'm going to do that for you. Creativity and abundance. These cards are just so beautiful. They're like all Victorian, vintage angels. Okay, dear one, you are being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Okay, that's the card that I pulled for you. But we are going to look into Mike and this relationship. And for that, we're going back to the Gilded Tarot. And let me clear these a little bit more. Use my F healing frequency. That is 174 hertz. This one is actually for physical pain in the body. Mike and Lisa. What do we see from Mike and Lisa's spirit? Is their current relationship with Mike and Lisa? Three of Wands reversed. The Emperor reversed. Okay, now you were asking about proposal. I don't know if you're thinking about fatherhood. To me, that's Three of Pentacles reversed. There's some blockages here. Six of Cups reversed. There's some blockages here in the area of father and children. Let me see. So, Lisa, tell me immediately, please. Are you in a relationship with Mike? And if not, have you been in a situation where you've tried to have children and it didn't happen? No. Are you in a relationship with him at all? I'm going to go to the angel wisdom. You are in a relationship. Have you tried to have children? And have you had problems having children? Because that is he not a father at all? I'm gonna put that one on hold and go here. You can't have children. Okay, that's why. Reversed Emperor, reversed, and reversed Six of Cups. Okay. Okay, so let's start there. Let's start there. Because the cards are definitely showing me this. Oh, you're 60. Oh, I didn't know you were 60. Okay. Well, then that's why there's no children coming along. Okay, and he has no children? Okay, did I ask you, do you have any children at all? Okay, I'm just seeing for this relationship there won't be any children. Do you have children at all? Okay, you do have children. Okay, I got it. All right, well then let me continue with my Gilded Tarot here and see what it's telling me. Because you wanted to know if he was going to propose to you. Okay, and it starts off by saying there won't be children. Do you know if he wants children? Okay, wait. Let me get this straight again, okay. You want to know if he'll propose to you. Spirit is telling me there's no children. You can't have children. Now you're saying it's your age. You can't have children. And you're older than him. Does he have children? And do you know if he wants children? And that would be a hold up to the relationship or to a proposal. So let me see. Nope, he doesn't have children? Okay. Let me see Mike's. What is that card doing off like that? Okay. Let me straight up ask, does Mike want to have children? Does Mike want to have children? Does Mike want to have children? 10 of Swords. Does Mike want to have children? Okay, well then that's it. That's why that's a no. And he's never had any children, so he's not going to. Okay, that's why that's a 10 of Swords. Okay. I don't have my glasses on, but from what I can see, he looks so young to me. Okay. You said he was younger. He's 59. Okay. Spirit, will Mike propose? Is Mike going to propose? Is Mike going to propose? Four of Swords reversed. Okay, to me, this shows a period of rest and coming out of that period. With that 10 of Swords, it's interesting. King of Wands reversed. We have so many reversals in this. Strength reversed. Okay, I'm moving to a different deck. How long have you two been together? Is this a long-term relationship that just never really, culminated in a marriage? 2 years, okay. Let me see what's going on here. Show me Mike and Lisa. Show me Mike and Lisa's spirit. Okay. Okay, this represents you, Queen of Air. Queen of Air. The dreamer. The dreamer. Children again. A children card. So let's start with the Queen of Air, which is you. Why do you keep seeing a diamond ring? We'll see. Now this card represents you, Lisa, in the relationship. It's basically, well, yes, as a matter of fact, I have seen it all. Do you want help or not? Not to play favorites, but who doesn't love the Queen of Air? First of all, you are hilarious. However, it's critical to remember that this funny bone was born of challenge, pain, and loss. What makes you so amazing is that you didn't let any of that bring you down. You've pretty much experienced just about everything life could throw at you and turned any sadness or difficulties from the past into strength and that dry, amazing sense of humor that you wield like a magic wand. Second, you're brilliant. You are the woman everyone wants to get advice from. You know exactly what to do, and you can point anyone in the right direction with a flick of the wrist. The barest suggestion, a smile, and a knowing glimmer in your eye. It is widely known that you'll help just about anyone, but you don't suffer fools gladly. People who bring drama wherever they go or won't accept responsibility for their own lives will find themselves dismissed from your Majesty's presence, and rather coldly dismissed at that. Your humor does tend toward the sarcastic side, but those who wisely accept your counsel and who are genuinely trying to improve their lives will be mostly spared from your wicked tongue. Frankly, those who gain your favor will actually enjoy the occasional zing at their expense. Some may find you cold or unfeeling, but that just isn't so. Divorce, betrayal, loss, these have made you cautious of whom you share your heart with. You prefer the outer presentation of power and intellectual objectivity to the emotional outpouring that the Queen of Water shows to the world. That being said, there is definitely a caring heart beating in your chest. Your disdain for betrayal has made you the most loyal friend anyone could have, so long as they stay loyal to you. And perhaps surprisingly, you and the Queen of Water get along quite well. When you're not rolling your eyes at her, I mean. For your information, the Queen of Water is rolling her eyes at you too. Please remember that people aren't perfect. Not everyone is as smart as you, so cut them some slack. Stop judging people. Be careful. Some are as smart as you, and they'll notice the hidden barb in your wise advice. Sarcasm can be funny, but don't overdo it. Now, additional meanings of this card is the practice of feng shui, releasing drama queens and kings from your life, being focused on your career rather than relationships, unmarried or divorced individuals, perfectionism, and buried emotional pain. Okay, next is the dreamer, and I feel that the dreamer represents Mike. That's what I feel. I feel that you were represented by the Queen of Air, and Mike is represented by the dreamer. And again, we're getting the children in here. Archangel Metatron is known for watching over very sensitive people, especially children. Here he is watching over the dreamer as he steps through the doorway into his next life. Do you find Mike to be very sensitive? And also, Lisa, did you find that the Queen of Air description to resonate with you? But this is for Mike. Ready, set, go. This is the beginning, or perhaps a new beginning for you. The dreamer is a card of faith. It represents the moment when something new is born. The dreamer is incarnating into a new lifetime, but the card's meaning is symbolic. It might be a new life where you begin a relationship, launch a different career, or have a spiritual awakening that changes the way you see the world. The energy of this card requires that you believe in yourself, that you believe in the divine's love for you, and its desire that you find joy. It asks that you let go of anything that might hold you back from your life purpose or following your passion. If you do that, nothing can get in your way. Nothing will stop you from making your dreams come true. Additional meaning of this card: leaps of faith, a new beginning, exciting opportunities, being your unique self, and a new adventure. So, taking that in with the question, I would say yes, that I do feel that new adventure is coming. Why all the reversals in the beginning? Not sure. Really not sure. I mean, it was definitely saying, you know, this isn't a traditional marriage where you're going to get married, have a family, have children, you know. But this definitely looks to me as if it's a waiting period, because we did have that King of Pentacles reversed while your Queen of Pentacles was upright. I'm sorry, no, that wasn't your reading. That was the reading before. I don't know why that just popped in my head. But, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so it is a bit of similar energy from the previous reading. I think that's why I picked up on Mike when I was doing her reading, and I was accidentally calling N Mike. So, but I do see that there's going to be a change coming up, and I do believe, do you two live together? Let me get you a romance angel. Where are they? You don't live together, okay. And have you discussed living together? Thank you, Spirit. What message from the romance angels do you have for Lisa? What message from the romance angels do you have for Lisa? What message from the romance angels do you have for Lisa? What message from the romance angels do you have for Lisa? Please ignore the people on Facebook who are spamming you right now. I'm very sorry for that. I'm trying to block them and delete them. He takes care of his 83-year-old mom, okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. I was ready to pull your card too. Okay. What message do you have for Lisa? The message for you is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring your romance. Stay positive. So, I don't know if you've been feeling, sad or anything, that you don't have that ring yet, or if like you're feeling like putting a timetable on it, but you don't need to. Just stay optimistic. So I'm going to read you that one. The romance angels send you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love you desire, whether you're single or in a partnership. Begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. And Lisa, it almost seems like you lost your job and want to get your SSI. Well, I was going to say, it seems like you're already visualizing that ring. So that's basically what it's encouraging you to do, is to keep going that route. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. You can write lists and conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires, and intentions. You can also create a dream board, write images and phrases related to your love life goals, paste it onto a poster board. Daily look at this dream board with positive intent and follow any inner guidance to take actions related to your dreams. Okay. Your positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. So I do feel that marriage is in your future. I do. It's not that I pulled anything that absolutely said it. I didn't pull, the Lover's card. I didn't pull Two of Cups or anything like that. But what I did pull, even though, you know, there are a lot of reversals in the beginning, do show that there's, I believe it's coming. And I do believe that him taking care of the mother is probably part of the delay. So I'm going to draw you one more, and then I'm going to actually take a break because I'm almost been on for 3 hours and I have to get some food, but I will be back live every day. I know I've always said that and I don't do it, but I will be back live every day. You can count on it. Okay. One more card for you, Lisa. What message should the angels have for Lisa? Right here. And it is 5 of Thought. 5 of Thought. We're going to close out with this card for you. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. You know what, Lisa? I have to ask you about this, because the other card talked about people bringing drama when we had that Queen of Air, that you're the Queen of Air, and it was saying you don't have time for these drama people. Do you have a lot of drama people in your life that you're trying to get rid of? Everybody who's on Facebook, yes, I'm sorry that I didn't get to you today, the ones that wanted a reading. Follow me on Facebook here, because I'm not sure which Facebook account you're on. And hit the like button on Facebook. Uh-oh. Accidentally hit this Pinterest. How do I get rid of this Pinterest thing? Oh, there. Oh, gosh. There it is. It had the screen too big. You hate drama. Okay. Well, I don't have a list, Farida. I don't have a list. I just go through and pick somebody. But then if anybody wants a reading, they can make a donation of any amount and they will get the next reading. Let me see what time it is. It's only 3:30, so I'm going to take a break and eat some food, and then I'm going to come back on. But also, if you subscribe to me, especially you on Facebook at the Read the Tarot, Najiba stole your money. Is she going to buy a house and benefit from them, or karma will appear? Yeah, I definitely want to address all of these other questions. So subscribe on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you'll know when I go live. But I will set the stream up to have a 15-minute preface before I go live. Oh, I'm sorry, Farida. No, you'll have your turn. Just I have to get some lunch. I'm hungry. I have to get some food. But I will be back. I'm going to say that about 4:30 I'll be back, okay? So that's about in an hour. And I will be back. You will see. I shall return. So, yeah, Lisa, definitely get rid of these drama people. Whoever's sucking your energy, you know, cut those energetic cords and give them the swift kick in the rear and tell them to get lost. Okay, I didn't block physical reading. Now she's blocked. Sorry about that. Oh, I accidentally put her message up there when I'm trying to delete it. Okay. Yes, I'll be back in an hour. Chandray. Let me delete this. And you know, these people, the spammers, they come in after the stream, especially on Facebook. You have a swift kick in the booty. They come to my Facebook pages and then they just start spamming anybody who was in the live and the chat. Is just crazy. But I shall be back in an hour. And Lisa, let me know if that resonated with you. I do feel that you are going to be getting married. I really do. Oh, I pronounced it right? Chandrei? Yay, I did it. One texted you too, Frida. I'm sorry. And see, the thing is, it's like, I don't know who these people are. They could be scam artists. So I do have, all throughout my social media pages, I do have a long, list saying, please don't talk to these people. They're not associated with me. I don't know who they are. And they could get in your inbox. The next thing I know, they're trying to like charge you $100 or $200 for like a spell or removing a curse or something, Oh, great. I'm happy I'm pronouncing everybody's name correctly. So I'm going to go and get some soup. That's what I'm going to eat, some soup. And then I shall return. So I will see you all in an hour. Give me, an hour to a little bit more if I need to. Sometimes it takes me a while to set up my stream, unfortunately. But I will be back and I will hopefully see you all here and we can continue. So thank you for joining me so far today. God bless you and read the tarot.